Hey everyone. Sorry for this episode being super late. We were all super busy getting ready for and going to Drawlicon this past weekend. The next episode should go up on schedule on the 26th. That said, let's get right into the episode. Bye! The sky was black, and the full moon shone, as the woman made her way down the dirt path to the farmhouse. Lamplight flickered in the window. Someone was up rather late tonight. She crept quietly up beside the window and listened, hearing two men and a woman casually chatting inside. She circled around to the porch and knocked softly on the front door. While she waited, she looked to the south, and in the starlight she could barely see the haze still lingering over the town in that direction. There had been a raid there a few days earlier, she knew. There had been looting, burning, and even the appearance of a full-grown dragon. But it had nothing to do with her. Technically, she was on vacation. Soon, she'd have to head east and return to the Well of Dragons. The floating castle where she made her home would be heading north soon to pick up a sizable delivery. Before she went back to work, though, she wanted to have at least a little fun. The door opened, and she was greeted by a young farmer, the friend of the couple sitting at the table inside. As soon as they saw each other, the woman's eyes glowed softly. Elias could offer no real resistance. His shoulders visibly relaxed as he easily fell under her sway. Sandezel smiled, the lamplight glinting off her rose hairpin. "Excuse me. I seem to have gotten lost. Mind if I come in for a spell?" Welcome to Cornfields and Kobolds, episode 22. And oh boy, Fiore's got himself in another pickle. How is he gonna get out of this one?
You did an intro!
My friend Alex has dubbed this situation hot but problematic.
Appropriate. Anyway, if there's an excess of background noise in this episode, we've got fans running because no one's AC is working, so deal with it.
We're dying.
Yeah.
We are Midwesterners. We cannot handle the hubris of this heat.
It's 83 and we're going to die.
Yeah.
And 83 is also... I mean, it's not, but let's just pretend it's the always, number of humid as well. And humid is bad.
Like, plus humidity, it goes up to like 89.
Yeah,
I will kill myself.
The heat index is always super high. It's ridiculous. But anyway.
That's in freedom degrees, y'all.
So I suppose you all remember where we left off.
Yes.
Vampires.
Fiore.
Just the one. Just the one.
Just
right
the
now.
One vampire and Fiore got charmed.
For now. Just the one for now.
I was confused for a second, because I'm like, did Fiore fuck up in the Ice Dragon Cave? But no, it's the vampire.
One thing that I need to remember before we really start this quest off, everybody in a faction add another renown.
Ooh!
Am I in a faction now?
Yes.
Where the hell do I keep track of that
Yeah,
shit?
That is on page 2.
Should be on page 2.
So, do we go up a rank?
Just
No.
up a renown.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I think the three of you should have 2 now. Fiore, you'll have 1.
I also want to, if anyone is listening and gives a shit, yes, later I remembered that I had Fey ancestry and would have gotten advantage on that charm roll. I rolled it, and I still didn't do it good.
Yeah, so, yeah. Anyway, that renown is for basically the treasure that was transported in the caravan is more or less secured now.
Oh, sweet.
Basically, there's the 3 crates at the castle, which is now secured, and everything else is still at the roadhouse, which your doppelganger friends have more or less secured and is not going to allow it to go anywhere. Or the factions will likely come and retrieve it. But we will deal with that when you guys return to civilization.
And then we have the fun task of figuring out which faction agent that the doppelgangers took over.
Maybe. We'll see.
You know they would.
So, we left off with Fiore has been charmed by the vampire, Dagny is running toward the door and screaming, and Aislyn has kicked the door in. So, Aislyn, what do you do? What is your immediate impulse?
My immediate impulse is to yell out, "Next time, invite me to tea!" And then I charge with my sword.
Okay. As you start to charge toward her, she stands up from her chair and very gently takes Fiore by the shoulder and moves him in front of her and says, Wait. Everybody relax.
Fiore also says, wait, what are you doing?
Dagny's scream did carry over into the cultist barracks, so the rest of you are aware of what's going on now.
So, this is the point in the tense standoff where Fiore is being held hostage by the bad guy.
Yes.
I wouldn't say
And I'm
being
standing there
held hostage.
with my pistol drawn.
Pistol? Where'd you get that?
Oh, yeah, where did you get that?
And he's like, the bad guy's like, "Don't do it. You don't have it in you." And then I'm like, "I'm a hard-boiled detective." And then Fiore's like, "Take the shot." And then I just shoot over the shoulder. Instant death.
Fiore
And then
actually,
Fiore's perfectly fine.
actually is like, hey, could you all please calm down?
Yes, come on. There's no need for violence here.
Unless she is magically compelling me, I am going to hurt her, or try to at least.
Are you sure you don't curve the bullet wanted style?
I'm not as cool as Angelina Jolie.
She is more or less taking cover behind Fiore now.
I'll take that penalty to my attack roll.
I was already in the courtyard, so I would like to be coming up the steps at this point.
I think we should probably
roll initiative.
start taking turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Aislyn, you are not hesitating at
I am.
all,
Nope.
it's gonna be some time before these two can show up.
hesitate.
I'm not. I'm going right at it.
Alright. Basically what I'm gonna say is, you will attack normally against rolls for like half cover, but if you miss by a large enough amount, you will hit Fiore instead.
Yeah, she's okay with that.
Alright.
Amy just give Mike a look. A dirty look.
I mean, he'd do the same.
He's such a bitch. He deserves it. I can't lie.
Alright, so, Carlin, Janna, Jeskira, and Quilena, you'll arrive in 4 rounds. Go ahead and roll initiative now for your general folks.
Oh, good boy, Carlin.
I got a 14.
Or mostly I'll have you arrive on round 4. Alright, 14 was Aislyn?
Yep.
Okay.
5.
Ooh, Jeskira 5. Jamna?
I was gonna have them all go at the same time, if that's okay. Just less to keep track of.
Works for me. Quilena.
23.
There we go. Somebody gives a damn.
Oh, damn.
Carlin got a 21, if you're curious.
I didn't even realize I could have used Hazaron to cast Detect Evil and Good and been like, oh, there's an undead in that tower.
Well, fucking look at your item cards, Mike.
It was lost.
Yeah, it's true. Dagny?
9.
Fiore.
13.
I imagine Dagny was sleeping cuddled up with Spiff because it's kind of cold in the ice castle.
No, he was
Well,
with
we
me.
have to. Yeah, I was with.
He came in
Fiore.
for tea
No,
with me.
Dagny's
duh.
in the tower.
I'm sorry.
Who got 9?
That was Dagny.
Yes.
Okay. I accidentally put down Fiore twice.
It's
Everyone
okay, I'll
is-
also be Fiore.
I'm
Fiore.
Fiore.
No, I'm
I'm
Fiore.
Fiore.
I'm Fiore, and so is my wife. 14 for Talus. Sandessel got 12. Alright. Those of you who are not here don't get to do anything. So first up is Aislyn.
I make a mean face.
Okay.
Mean mugging it.
Like, a face that somebody looks at and says, wow, that person is mean.
Okay.
And then I try to cleave the vampire in two.
Okay.
Mike, how caffeinated are you today?
But, like, just
Like you're gonna
Not in
try to
half.
get her and not Fiore.
not in half,
some way.
but in two. Like, the little top corner part that's above Fiore.
So like this or something.
What, is she
Yeah.
taller than me?
How tall are you?
How tall am I? I don't know, like around 6 feet, I think.
Oh, tall boy.
Probably about the same amount.
I just assume, like,
But you are
that.
not all the way in front of
Yeah.
her. You're kind of to the side.
That's.
Anyway.
Now I'm
Alright.
curious who's taller out of Quinlan and Fiore, because
looking
Quinlan
up
is
how
about
cover
6
works.
foot even.
Half cover
Probably
is
around the-
plus 2 AC. Plus 2 armor class.
+2 to AC and Dex saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay. And basically, if you miss by 5 or more,
Then I hit
it will hit Fury.
Fury.
Next time.
Unless, is it even if it's like too low to actually hit Fury?
Yes.
Okay.
So kind of because it will be like an accident.
Okay. I
Go ahead and roll to attack.
don't know what's going on right now. Over here.
A very funny face for
18.
like 30 seconds straight, and I can't even. She turns to look at me and I'm saying the same thing. You beautiful lesbian idiots. I
Guys-
love you both.
Guys, it's so hot. We're all dying.
I've got literal ice blocks in my bag if you want them.
Okay.
Could you say that number again?
18.
Okay. You just barely hit.
Sorry we were busy having fun, Devin.
Sorry, I'm busy not killing Fiore. Okay. Physical damage. This is a magic weapon.
Yes.
That is 11 physical slashing.
Okay.
And then she probably takes half this, but that is 8 necrotic.
Okay.
And a con save.
Con save.
DC 15.
That's a nat 1, baby.
That is no regeneration this round.
Alright. Actually, let me see that.
Here you
If
go.
she fails, it's for a minute, isn't it? Oh, it can make a throw then.
Yeah, for a minute, but yeah. For at least this round, no HP,
Oh, yeah.
no regen.
She automatically can't regain hit points for 1 minute, and then she makes a save at the end of each turn, but I will go ahead and have that be her first save.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, you just barely managed to, like, sort of flank to the side, and you bring Hazaron down and cut her fairly badly. And, it doesn't do as much damage as you might imagine, and she just kind of sucks in her teeth in pain.
I cut you so bad. So bad you wish I never cut you.
What the hell is your problem?
Fiore, it's your turn.
Oh, that was in character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! I was about to be like, pot calling the kettle black there.
I'm
Just hyperactive.
saving your
silly faces.
life.
I truly disagree with that statement. Will you please put your fucking weapon down?
Make me.
Alright.
I mean, is Fiore not still being held as hostage?
It's not even his turn.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, never mind.
That would be an 18 to hit.
She was kind
her.
of using him as cover, but not, like,
Not holding him.
seized hold of him. Yeah.
Okay. That was what?
18?
Ooh.
18 hits because I'm using Hazaron.
Oh, it's true. No shield.
No
Hey.
shield.
Hi.
How close are you to her?
To whom?
We're not gonna get here
Also,
for like another 3 rounds.
Also, Spiff,
He's already here.
Oh.
he's also not your ally at the moment.
I was gonna say, whose ally are you right now?
What does that mean?
I'm trying to decide if I get sneak attack damage.
Oh.
Dagny, you're not quite to Aislyn yet. I'd
Alright.
say you're about 10
But the
feet away.
vampire is right there, and the vampire is your ally, so you get sneak attack.
Sweet!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Aislyn moved up here
To
but that
attack
still
the
makes you
vampire,
10
yeah.
feet apart, but vampire's still an ally, so yes.
Yeah.
3 whole Ds.
Oh, sorry, 46 nowadays.
We're almost up to the number of penises drow have.
Okay, so that's
That one's a D8.
Well, that's my
That's
damage.
that's just,
Oh.
yeah. And everything else is sneak attack.
God, I'm not...
8 plus 6 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
I've had more painful shits in the morning.
Alright.
I would like to. I want to toss some ball bearings on the floor under her.
Okay, roll sleight of hand. And
Oh, come on, Fiore.
go ahead and roll perception as the contest.
13.
14.
Doesn't see it.
Good luck, bitch.
So on your turn, you'll need to make a dex save or fall prone.
Even if I'm not, like, moving around.
Well, you have to move around in combat.
Okay.
It's alright. It is Sandessel's turn, and she kind of like looks down at her wounds and noticing that it's not regenerating. Just kind of like, what did you do?
Nothing compared to what's coming.
She looks at you, and her eyes kind of glow a little bit. You don't immediately notice anything happen, but after that, you begin to hear the flapping of wings from somewhere up in the tower.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nice.
She has summoned the Bat God.
Dagny,
Yes.
it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Is there a Fiore in the way of the vampire lady? Or do I have a clear shot on her?
You pretty much have a clear shot now.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take that shot.
Alright.
Although I have apprehensions about what the ramifications of killing this lady are, I think she need die. Oh, damn it.
And you will endeavor towards that goal by rolling your die.
Okay. 19!
You hit.
Alright. That's not a D10. This is a D10.
This
I
is
got
annoying.
9.
That's
All right.
annoying.
9 damage.
Pretty good.
You should let me get my second attack.
Sorry,
Okay.
You piece of shit!
Oh.
Well,
Revise Ranger.
get
Oh,
Spiff in here.
Sorry, I have 2 attacks.
Well, do it next turn, scrub.
Say something. You can go ahead and take that second attack.
Okay. I forgot how game work.
Don't hit me, you piece of shit.
She's not using you as cover anymore.
She was when
back
this
when
attack
he
would have been
was.
taken.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright.
You're lucky this time.
I mean, no, because if you die, I have a better chance of living through this encounter.
You're
14
welcome.
slashing.
Holy shit. Alright.
And then 7 necrotic, so 3.
Okay. Very good.
And like extra, not regenerating at once.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Actually, every time... When you hit her again with that, does that sort of like reset it?
Yeah, like if I hit her every round, then she just is never going to regain hit points and never going to be able to make a save,
That's what I
basically.
thought. Yeah.
Or she'll get to make her save, and then if I miss her twice,
She'll regenerate.
then she'll start regenerating.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. So, Dagny, at the end of your turn, she's going to take a legendary action.
No, she's not.
Can he do his other attack first?
I don't get
No,
no.
He
doesn't
does
get
not
it, no.
actually have 2 attacks.
Oh.
Instead, he has coordinated attack.
He can make spiff
the
attack.
boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Who is not present.
Who is not present.
Which is why I asked if I could get a second attack, but it's, them's the rules.
Sorry.
You said boyfriend, and it sounded like you said
If
boyfriend.
it makes you feel better, I would have let you have that second attack.
I know you
But
would.
that's because I'm super cool.
I know you are. Legendary action.
Yes, she's going to attempt to grapple you.
Ah,
Which
ah.
is actually an unarmed strike for her.
Oh, okay.
So she just has to roll to hit instead of it being a contest.
And then I don't get to resist it.
Nope, but you can still attempt to escape.
That's
He's real good at grabbing by now.
that's dumb.
Vampires are scary.
I'm strong.
Well, that's okay, because she only got 15.
That does not hit.
So she just all of a sudden, reaches out for you, but she just kind of gets a loose grip on your armor and slips off.
She does that whole, lift both of her hands up, thing, and attacks you. She totally does it.
And then I take a 3-foot step back.
Yep.
Yes. Anyway,
She does like Banshee does when he's about to attack something.
beginning of the next round, those wings you hear suddenly, about 1 billion bats start flooding in through the door into her room. It is actually 5 swarms of bats.
Fiore has never been so happy that he just shaved his head in his entire life.
Oh my god! Wait, he actually did shave his head.
Yeah.
Yes.
For he's committed to
He's
his
hashtag
For
bald
his
life right
disguise.
now.
Committed to the role. Alright, so 3 of them are going to try to attack you, and 2 are going to try to attack Dagny.
I flail about wildly.
It's 2 because you're littler.
Alright, so first, on you.
On Aislyn.
Aislyn, yes. 11,
No.
9,
No.
and 11 again.
No.
Dagny. 21.
Jesus! Why you do this to my sweet cinnamon roll?
You take 3 piercing damage as the bats start biting you all over.
No!
It's horrifying.
The teeth!
Fortunately, the bats only tried to bite me on my armor.
You just hear a bunch of ting, 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 ting.
And by you mean Aislyn.
Aislyn.
I'm gonna help Mike train you out of this.
Yep. And then that's a 8, so no. Then it is Aislyn, your turn again.
Yeah. I flare my aura and burn the bats to a crisp.
That's hot.
I am now Goku.
Okay. Explain.
That was a jest.
Okay, good. I thought maybe it was like some kind of...
It's a Purple Dragon Knight thing, don't you know?
You could
They
have
could Super
run with
Saiyan.
that, Mike.
I used my Purple Dragon Breath.
He's so gullible, he absolutely would have believed you.
No!
Or secretly, Aislyn's been a scourge, Azamar this whole time.
Yeah. No, it's the other one that does like the AoE damage. But yeah.
Whatever. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do a second wind bonus action. No, I can survive another round. I'm gonna do attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that's a 14. That probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
And then I'm gonna do a 25.
That hits.
Does she slip on the things yet?
Oh yeah, I gotta do the ball bearings.
Oh, yes. Make a dex save.
Oh, someone inspire me real quick.
Nope.
No one here to.
Oh, it's a 20.
Oh, yeah. You're
You
fine.
lucky bitch.
All right. Okay, my second attack does probably a bunch of damage, I hope. No, it does not.
Oh.
9 slashing.
Okay.
And then another halved to 3 necrotic. And then no more regen. And then I'm gonna Action Surge.
Okay.
And do 2 more. 26.
Hit.
And then I'm just gonna roll my second attack before I do damage. 22.
That's a hit.
Alright, the attack number 3, 11 slashing.
Okay.
And then max necrotic, halved to 6.
Okay.
And attack number 4, 14 slashing. And then 8 halved to 4 necrotic.
Okay. That hurt a lot. You just kind of go apeshit with your great sword for a minute, and just leave a bunch of wounds crisscrossing her body. And for a little bit, she just like, oh no, is this really happening?
And then I'm gonna be like, next time invite me to tea.
Alright, she's gonna use her legendary action to try and grapple you again. And that is a 24.
That is a success.
Alright, she finally gets 2 hands firmly around your wrists and pushes the great sword to one side.
Well, my movement speed is reduced to 0. I can still attack her freely.
Yes, but she's gonna do something else, but not right now, because
Yeah.
it's a separate legendary
She's
action.
gonna do a nom nom.
She is gonna do nom nom. But, first of all, it is Fiori's turn.
I am going to quickly look at Dagny and say, stay the fuck there, quit being ridiculous. And then I'm going to take her sword away. Her weapons away.
Okay, so you're gonna try to disarm.
I feel personally challenged to interrupt that action. Is it possible?
It is not.
It is not.
No.
Unless trying to disarm... No, it doesn't. Yeah, no, there's nothing you can do.
It's a variant rule. Since I know disarming strike is a whole separate thing, but a creature can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from the target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll, contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics. So, you can roll to attack with your fan, basically. And then you can make athletics or acrobatics.
Uh-huh.
But I just...
She's grappled, but she's not restrained.
Like, I still have my full grip on my greatsword.
Yeah. So basically, they're just kind of like struggling with each other now.
Okay. And it's...
It's an attack roll on your part, yeah.
12.
23.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nope. Manages to wrench her sword away. Then it is Sandezel's turn.
She gonna do a nom?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, she gonna do a charm.
Yeah.
Oh no. 5.
Uh-oh!
Uh-oh!
SpaghettiOs.
You find yourself, like, staring into her eyes, and all of a sudden you can't look away, and then all of a sudden it's like Fiore's words are kind of coming to you, and like, you're right, we shouldn't be fighting. This is ridiculous.
Mwah.
No, you fool!
Shut up.
Does she do a bite?
Not immediately.
Okay.
Dagny, now it appears that one more person is under the vampire's sway. What do you want to do?
That vampire's looking beat to shit, right?
Yeah, she's hurting very bad.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the bitch.
Okay.
Is it going to take us 4 rounds, even considering if we're dashing?
Yes, I did take that
Okay.
into account.
It's a very big castle.
But I was in the courtyard.
Alright, that's a 25.
You were
Yeah,
in the
Quaylena was
courtyard.
in the courtyard.
Yes, you can show up on the next round.
Hey, thank
What'd you get?
25.
That's a hit.
You should have been like, for the vampire queen, and then stab me. And then give me another wisdom save to resist the charm.
He's like, wait, what? Before I do this, I just want to say that I love the vampire stab. Because if an ally of a vampire attacks, they get a save against the charm. But no, that's ridiculous. What do you get?
I got 12.
Very good.
Damage?
Yes.
Yes. It's a good number. Nice and
Is she
even.
dead yet?
No.
God damn it.
Alright.
And if I don't attack her on my next turn, she's gonna start getting all those hit points back.
Yep.
Maybe.
So,
Can I cast a spell as I end my turn?
Nah, if it takes an action. If it's a bonus action spell, yes.
I
But
have
if it's
no
an
idea.
action spell, then no.
depends on the spell.
Action spell.
What spell did you want to cast?
Pass without trace.
That is an action, I'm
Yeah, I
pretty sure.
think that's an
Cool. What about fog cloud?
Also an action.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, she's going to go ahead and bite you.
Yay, that'll give me a save.
So, nope.
That's
Charm targets are willing targets to
willing
her
targets,
bite attack.
but it's still an attack against me. It just means that it automatically succeeds. The bite automatically succeeds, but
No, it is a willing target for the vampire's bite attack.
yes, that means the bite attack automatically succeeds. And that doesn't have to be grappled, but it's still an attack against me from the vampire. It does damage to me. It's the vampire dealing damage to me.
Well, I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
Because the only thing that shuts up a pedant is other pedants on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Sage advice to the rescue.
Yay!
If a vampire bites a charmed target, does that count as harmful, thus granting the target a new save against the charm? Dealing damage to someone is indeed harmful to them, so you are correct.
Yay!
But she's still gonna bite you and try to suck some of those good hit points
I
back.
didn't expect her to not.
So, she just kind of like starts pulling you closer. It's like, that's right. Just relax. Come here. And then,
I nibble on her ear a little bit. What? I'm charmed.
Yeah.
Guess so.
That's why I was.
She's surprised, but not upset.
If it were me, I'd be like, no, because you want it.
So that is 9 piercing damage.
Oh no.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to go from I'm going to kill you to
Like a magical charm effect, maybe.
Just noticed how good looking you are. With that blood all over you.
Those cursed wounds.
you need my plasma more than I do.
That is 16 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Your maximum is also reduced by that amount.
Amber.
Okay.
And she gets 16 back.
Amber's Frozone.
Alright, now you can go ahead and make that save.
I'm gonna-
Try and-
I'm gonna really hope this works, because another one of those is gonna do me in. 17.
You just made it!
Whoa!
You're just like, as she's coming closer, you're like, oh, this is nice. Ah!
I just bite down on her ear really hard.
Amber,
Ooh.
doing it.
Not doing any damage, but,
I know.
like, she could get a new piercing.
Just. Yes. Alright. Then it is Quaylena! Joins the battle.
You arrive on the scene. It's insane. There's bats everywhere.
Yes, there's bats
And a
everywhere.
bunch of bleeding going on.
She is hugging and biting Aislyn, and Fiore
Aislyn is biting back.
Can I immediately clock that this woman is a vampire?
Yes.
You just missed the craziest of crazies. Vampires biting people, people biting vampires, bats everywhere. Mom! What's that from?
What is it from? Parks and Recreation.
Oh
yeah.
Okay.
No? Sorry. And then Fiore, of all people, is trying to tell everyone to calm down, but has also clearly stabbed Aislyn.
Yes. Yeah, she has her fangs bared, so you definitely can see.
And in my neck.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my Mantle of Majesty.
Ooh.
As a bonus action, I will cast Command on Fiore, and I will say, I want to say, before I cast Command, I want to say to the vampire, you're not the only one who can command hearts.
And then I
was just going to say,
grovel.
Quit playing games with my heart. He's going to be very angry at you for this. What do I roll?
Oh, I expect him to be very angry.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot my accent for a moment there.
I think once he's finished being charmed, though, he'll probably understand.
You left your accent in the courtyard, it's fine.
If you can't grow your own accent, Starvon is fine. Okay.
You don't have a keyboard that supports accents.
I've just been
Do I make a
playing
wisdom
this.
saving throw?
Yeah, Command.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, honey. Yep. Really? I thought his wisdom was... No, that's Evanel's. That's the worst. 7!
Okay, yep, so you need to
Start
fall
groveling.
prone and end your turn.
Yeah.
Or basically skip his next turn.
Which
Yeah.
one is... Who am I beholden to now?
The command overwrites the charm.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then after the command is over, you will go back to being charmed.
How long
Yeah.
am I commanded?
I think
It's one round.
1 round.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I do grovel for 1 round.
Okay.
So you have to skip your next turn.
Yep. And then with my... Also, the Mantle of Majesty also allows me to take on an unearthly appearance, so I look extra fey and, like, flames just start coming out of my hair and licking, the air.
I want to imagine something right now. I want to imagine that the vampire is facing away from the entrance, and Aislyn is facing towards the entrance. And then Quillen comes in and does this, and then Aislyn just sees that, and just goes like, so majestic, and that snaps her out of it.
No.
As she's being bitten.
I actually had the appearance of you were facing away, and Sandessa was facing the door, so Quaylen had got a nice, good peep at her giant fangs as she was biting into your neck. But, like...
Okay. That's fine.
And then as my, do I know if a vampire's, charm is considered a magical effect?
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Okay.
Well,
Ooh, 23.
Yes, it is.
it's definitely...
Then I will cast a spell magic on Fiore, specifically targeting the charm.
It's definitely a magical effect, but it's not a spell effect.
Yeah.
Well, the spell magic still targets magical effects, not
I
necessarily spells.
I think it's
The
only
vampire
spells,
thing
actually.
might not work.
I think it might be magical effects, but I'm gonna look it up. Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range, and
Okay.
a spell of 3rd level or lower ends. So no, it is not a spell, and you can't dispel it.
Nobody mentioned magical effects at all.
Well, it could be a magical
But
effect.
caused by a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super weird in 5th edition that it only works on spells.
Well, then I should probably kill a bitch. So,
Yes, please.
Oh, Sandessa needs to make her save against that. What's the DC?
15.
She passed.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit her again, so it won't matter.
Yes. Hopefully.
oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to step up a Sandezel and slap her across the face and cast Bestow Curse.
Oh, okay.
And I will take the option that she has... Ooh. She must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of her turns. If it fails, she wastes her action during that turn doing nothing.
Ooh, okay. She has to make an initial wisdom saving throw against the curse, right?
Yes. Recognize my majesty. Smack!
11.
She fails!
You have done cursed.
Yeah! Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. It is now the bats' turn. One of the ones on you, Aislyn, is going to split off to attack Quailena, so it's going to be 2, 2, and 1. Let's start with Aislyn. 14.
Nope.
18.
Yes.
That is 7 piercing damage.
This situation is so batty.
Dagny.
Yes.
12. Does that hit?
It does not.
And 15?
Also not.
Ah.
Get bent, bats.
And Quailena, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's a hit.
4 piercing damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
They're all up in your hair.
Well, I mean, they can be up in my hair, but my majestic mantle will make it look like they're on fire too.
Aislyn, your turn.
Okay. I just flail backwards and then just swing wildly twice.
Okay. We'll attack.
Ah! 29.
Oh, yeah.
That is 17 physical.
Ooh, okay. You just undid everything she just drained from you.
Yep, and +1. And then a measly 1 necrotic after being halved.
Okay.
My second attack roll. It's 14.
Miss.
Alright, and then
But she cannot regenerate again.
not action surge. Bonus action, Rallying Cry to activate my second wind. Dagny and Quailena regain 7 hit points each.
Holy smokes.
Nice.
Nice.
You can't go over max, right?
No. And then Aislyn regains 14.
Very nice.
Aislyn.
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 Hazel, you're so cute.
Professor Knivesland.
And then,
She's a purple dragon knight, which is a kind of fighter.
it's a fighter subclass. That's all about, helping your teammates and,
She's like a
teamwork.
support fighter.
Team
It's a
captain.
support fighter. Yeah, team captain, basically. And then I will, after biting her ear, I have some vampire blood in my mouth, and I spit it, and you want some blood? Yeah!
Here, take it back.
Take it back.
A 1.
Put it back in you.
Tastes gross. Keep it.
Just thanks. She's going to use legendary action to just try to claw you. Or I guess punch you.
Claw, claw.
That is a whole lot. 27
That's a hit.
for 12.
You actually
bludgeoning
went.
damage.
That attack roll was so high it wrapped back around and was very low.
Oh, okay.
How much?
It
12?
overflowed into missing.
12 punching damage?
Yes.
Oh. It's a good thing I second winded.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Fiore, you have to skip your turn groveling.
Has she slipped? Did she have to roll to slip on barbarians again? Or is she.
She's pretty much noticed them and is able to avoid them now.
I don't like you.
It is her turn. She can't regenerate and she has to try to do an action.
She can, and at the end of her turn she does get a save, because I might not be awake next turn.
Yeah.
Or alive.
It's a wisdom saving throw? It's 24.
Wait.
For the curse, yeah. She has to make a wisdom save to be able to act. That's definitely a success.
No, it's become cursed for the duration of the spell.
No, she's still cursed, but she has to make a wisdom save on her turn or lose her
The
action.
target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then that means she gets her turn. My bad.
Alright. She, is kind of looking around like, I'm in big trouble, so...
Are we in Little China?
She could slurp. She could slurp on me. I'm groveling.
Slurp the girt.
Slurp the gorp.
She's gonna give it a try.
Also, I'm kind of a dum-dum, so I doubt I will make this saving throw after she bites me.
Okay, she's just kind of gonna kneel over you and do a nom-nom on you to try to get some hit points back. So, first you take 10 piercing damage.
Ow. Have we lost hit points previous to this for any reason?
No.
So.
Okay.
And then 12 necrotic damage, and your hit point max is reduced by 12 as well. She regains 12. And now you can make a wisdom saving throw.
6.
Oh, nope, you're still charmed. Dagny, it's your turn.
Alright.
Well, this is awkward.
I'm gonna shoot the vampire.
Okay.
Oh,
I have a question, actually.
I also have a point. All those hit points she regained by sucking blood, she cannot regain hit points by any means.
Oh, fuck.
She can't?
So,
Why?
no, because of the Hazaron.
Oh.
Like, she cannot regain hit points.
Fuck, you're right.
So, like, 16 from me, and then the 12 just now from Fiore.
Alright, well, I'm gonna not do that as an action then. You can come back up to full health.
Okay.
There's really not a point.
I mean, she still might try.
The suck! It does nothing!
I'm not sucking hard enough.
Instead, as her action, since she is now, like, almost dead, she just kind of looks around in a panic.
Also, wait, real quick.
Yes.
Quaylena went before me, right?
Yes.
So last turn was the turn that I didn't... Last round was the round that I didn't get a turn? Or is it
It's
still
still
the
that
same
same round.
It's still that same round.
Okay, cool. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So she kind of looks around in a panic and then just takes a deep breath, and you see her form kind of start to ripple and then dissolve into mist.
Oh. Can I shoot the mist?
If you did, you'd missed.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Catch the spirit, shoot the mist.
She can still be attacked, right? It doesn't say she can't.
Incorporeal, I think.
She can be attacked.
Is immune to all non-magical damage.
Non-magical damage, yeah.
Ah.
And as a mist, she is heading towards the door.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my attack of opportunity.
Go ahead.
I'm also heading toward the door.
Yes, you are.
Am I still charmed by her even though she's leaving?
Yes.
Just thought I'd check.
That's a good 28.
That hits.
Alright, come on. Daddy needs a new pair of boots. No whammy.
Vampire skin boots.
It's a whammy. That is 10 slashing, magical.
Okay.
And then 1 necrotic.
So as she starts pulling away from you, you just quickly swing your sword, and it cuts through the mist, leaving kind of like this kind of wake of shimmery black energy as you see some of the mist kind of like fling off it. But she's still alive.
Still alive.
Dagny,
Still
it is your turn if you have anything magical that can hit her.
Not really.
Do you have like a spell that makes magic arrows or something?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Pretty fucking sure.
Rangers don't get a whole lot of spells.
Correct.
I know, but I do know the spells that they get.
I mean, I do get spells like that, but I do not have any of those spells in my personal inventory.
What do you have? The one that makes thorns all
Oh.
over the place.
This is my list. They're all kind of defensive or utility.
You idiot.
Correct.
Oh,
I mean, pot.
Oh, come on.
Kettle.
I got the pass without trace for you, Fiore. I did it for you.
I did it for you.
Talk to the hand, small one.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still groveling. Oh, Quaylena.
Does
Please.
So I guess Dagny can't really do anything.
Please have mercy
least-
upon me.
Run into the mist and breathe it in.
What?
That's
Don't
probably a very
do
bad
that.
idea.
Yeah, that sounds dumb.
And then, like, hold your breath for a really long time so she can't leave.
I'm not going to do that.
No. Do you want to do anything?
You could run up and hold an action for if she leaves misform.
You can, like, follow her.
Yeah, I'll follow her.
Okay.
Your beautiful fiery visage strikes fear in my heart.
And then it's Quaylena's turn.
Okay. Leaving already? I was just getting started. And I walk up to the door, through her, if I can.
Okay. You can
So that I'm outside where everyone else who's running towards can see me.
Yes.
And as my Mantle of Majesty fades, because I switched my concentration from that to Bestow Curse, I then kick in the Mantle of Inspiration, which grants myself a different wondrous appearance, and this one's very sunny and summery and like just kind of like sun goddess, I
She
guess.
probably hates that.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
It's always sunny in Quailadelphia.
Shit.
I love it. And up to 5 creatures that can see me gain 8 temporary hit points and can choose to use their reaction to move up to their speed without taking attacks of opportunity. This includes, well, probably everyone outside and Dagny.
Yeah. Jaskira, Talus, and Carlin, and Jamna. I don't have a coin for her, but she's arriving too. They can all get 8 temporary hit points.
And then I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. And I'm going to say, now perish.
Ugh.
Okay.
I hope you kill her with an insult.
And I think that's also a Wisdom saving throw.
It is.
That's a whole 9.
Oh, honey.
Yay! So that's going to be 4 psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
Okay. She's still alive.
Still alive.
Still alive.
And then it is the Bats' turns. They're still going to attack you guys.
Bats.
So, Aislyn, 15.
Yes.
I'm sucking vampires and
19.
I'm still alive.
Heat.
There's probably
4 piercing damage.
Okay.
There's probably a bunch of people just looking out their windows right now, like, oh, cool, free show.
Dagny, 9. I assume that's a miss.
That is a miss.
And then dirty 20
Oh, that.
hits. And then it's 6 piercing damage.
You're 6 piercing damage.
Yep. Quailin, 6.
To hit?
Definitely
No.
miss. Yeah. Now, Carlin is here, and it is his turn, but I don't think he can do anything to the vampire.
He gets actually
Hey, I have a
bats.
question. If I'm groveling to Quailina and she leaves the room, do I have to follow her?
I mean,
No.
you're done groveling. Your groveling is
yeah.
over.
I'm done, thank
So
God.
yeah, on your next turn you can act normally.
I know
Carlin-
who I'm stabbing this round.
Carlin actually is going to grab one of Quailana's +1 crossbow bolts out of the holster at her hip and load his hand crossbow with it.
Oh, okay.
And then shoot.
That's hot.
Carlin's just like, excuse me a sec.
Yep. Ooh, crit!
Yes! Roll 'em.
Alright, so that's twice the damage dice.
Oh, that beautiful crit footage.
7 plus 4 is 11, 13 piercing, and it's magical.
Alright. He just levels the crossbow and shoots one straight through the cloud of mist, and as it does, kind of leaving a hole behind it, you just hear this unearthly screech, and the mist almost seems to kind of like shake a little bit, and then it suddenly starts quickly coming back into the room, kind of hovers in the room next to you for a second, Fiori, and then just goes straight down through the floorboards, just... and then she's gone. But you're still charmed.
Yeah.
Quilana just stares down her nose at the mist as it retreats. Very patrician.
Aislyn, your turn.
I'm looking for trapdoor.
Roll perception.
12.
Like Carlin.
You do not find one.
Then I just want to hit the floor really hard.
Okay, go ahead and just roll flat strength or athletics if you're proficient in it.
Okay.
Just take a big...
Try to regain hit points after this
Or
floor.
actually, just go ahead and roll an attack. It's probably much higher for you that way.
Yeah. 25?
Oh yeah. You bring the sword down on the floorboards, and actually just a blast of wood and shrapnel erupt in all directions as you knock out a giant hole in the middle of her room. And as you do, and you look at the sawdust dispersing, you see a coffin placed...
I hit it so
neatly-
hard it created sawdust.
Yes!
I mean, you are wielding a magical great
Yeah, it
sword.
is a big old
Extremely
sword, and
magical great
you
sword.
hit it real hard, but
I was gonna go ahead and hop on down there. How far is it actually? Is it like 10 feet-ish?
Yeah, it's definitely not a jump you would take damage from.
I'll just hop on down there then.
Alright. That's
my turn.
all you can do, yes.
Yes.
Then it is Talus's turn. She's going to come on into the room and just kind of look around and go, shit.
Hey, who's Talus again?
She is the half-elf at the lodge.
Yes,
Who agreed to
thank
help
you.
Yes. But she's going to go ahead and use her action to jump down in the hole with you and just kind of open the lid for somebody. And you see Sandessel lying in there, just almost petrified, looking up out at you with great fear.
When is Jaskira's turn?
At the
At
very
the end of...
his
Oh,
turn, 'cause
no!
we rolled a 5. That means it is Fiori's turn.
Fiori is going to hop down and protect this poor innocent lady.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
I'll just basically get myself all up in... I'm like fucking lay on top of her, basically, if I have to.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that. She is considered to have cover now, and you'll need to remove Fiori somehow if you want to destroy her.
Hey, if I get in there, can I shut the coffin?
You'll have to wrestle it away from Talus. She's holding on to the lid.
Fine.
Okay, strength contest.
I love it.
Fiori, you dum-dum!
5.
11!
He's like, don't, oh. And then he's just like, bye.
I just looked to Talus and I'm like, ah?
I'm a cleric, sue me.
What is there?
Fiori's, have you seen his arms?
They're not that big.
No, they're not. I was like, how did you lose
They
that?
actually got the same strength.
Ha!
So she's, 14 is not very noodly, but still. It is Dagny's turn.
Everyone's noodly compared to
I am
Aislyn.
going to be attempting to hold this coffin lid shut.
Okay. I'll go ahead and make
Welp.
that a strength contest if someone wants to open it then.
Is this a wooden coffin?
Yes.
Alright, I will
Sawdust.
enter the strength contest with the Fiori.
Okay. Go ahead.
What, do I just roll strength?
Yep.
Athletics, probably, if you're proficient.
Yeah, you can use your athletics if you have it. Well, I mean, everybody has it.
Alright, 11.
14.
God damn it,
Oh,
with
he's holding
the
it close.
height and the...
Cheskira and Jamna have arrived.
Can Jaskira and Jamna use their tools to remove the hinges?
That'd probably take a
What tools
while.
do you have?
Thieves' tools.
You probably need, like, carpenter's tools or something for that, so no.
Damn.
You do not have hinge removal tools in your thieves' tools.
Crowbar?
I hope your
Yes,
plan
they do have crowbars.
Crowbar would give you advantage on your strength contest.
to open it.
To open it.
I hope your plan didn't hinge on that.
God damn it.
It was something that it just popped into my mind. Okay, yeah. Since Jamna can't really do much right now, she'll try to use her crowbar.
Don't let a closed coffin bar your way.
You need to stop. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I have an important question. If I may.
No, you may not.
Fuck you, Alex.
What the fuck?
That was just uncomfortable enough that it needs to be on the recording.
Yeah.
My question is, being as a vampire's coffin is what it is, do you think there's a way to sort of bar this thing from the inside?
No, not really.
There should be. I would like to create an
why it's
NPC
under
that
the
is
floor.
going to create a market for this. He's going to start crafting bespoke vampire coffins that you can lock from the inside.
Okay.
Got like a deadbolt on it?
Yeah! Or at least some bars or something, because like if it had some sort of straps or some shit, like Fiori could stick his crowbar in there and then it would be harder to open, but...
Oh, hey, we could
You
just
can certainly pitch that to
Or
somebody
locks or
at the
something.
we could just tie the coffin closed and leave Fiori in there with the vampire, and in an
I'm on
hour
it.
when she regains a hit point, Fiori get nommed.
time. I don't think you want that to happen.
No, but we could.
I mean, we don't, but...
But we can. Anyway, sorry.
Sorry, yeah, continue.
May I make another suggestion as to what Metal isn't happy about? Acid.
Okay.
Is it metal cup?
No, the hinges are metal.
Oh.
Yes, Jamna is going to try to open the coffin with her crowbar, but first, Jaskira, in her half-elven form, her eyes flash pale gold as she leans over one of, what's this cone? It's a, shoot, I don't have the, is it a 10-foot cone?
I believe
It's either 10 or 15.
Either way, that's gotta be coffin-sized.
Yeah.
Jamna goes to one side of the coffin, the opening side. Jaskira, as a half-elf, orients herself, sort of squats down. People around her are like, what the fuck?
Quilena
Talus, who doesn't know you're a dragonborn.
Quilena puts an arm out and backs Talus up.
She takes a deep breath in and hurls just projectiles acid onto these hinges.
Alright. Yeah, you don't need to roll for that or anything. It's just an object.
It's got some reflux there.
Those hinges just melt right off, as well as pretty much the whole side of that coffin kind of crumbles and burns away.
Okay.
And then the both of you can pretty easily just throw the lid aside. It's not attached anymore.
Minor point. Coffin's destroyed. Vampire's done.
What? He doesn't say that.
They have to return to their coffin and then remain in it for an hour.
After spending 1 hour in its resting place with 0 hit points, it regains 1 hit point.
Okay, so if it's removed from its resting place, then...
Yeah, so at best it can't regain hit points anymore.
Yeah, okay.
But I think you would need to more totally destroy the coffin.
We're good, yeah. Okay.
Is that our entire action?
Yeah.
Can we lift the lid off, at least?
Yes.
Yeah, we're just gonna slide it on off.
And then Fury's just lying there looking up at you like, oh, hi.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I am wrapped around this in my mind, this poor woman, just wrapped around her, staring up at you like, come on!
Quilena, your turn.
I would like to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
I would like to say, well...
Is she conscious right now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's paralyzed but conscious.
I'd say you suck at being a vampire, but you can't even manage to do that. Wisdom save.
Okay. It doesn't say anything about, like, destroying her, but I'm gonna say that.
I think this isn't how it works, but I think since Fiore is, like, giving the vampire cover, that Fiore should have to roll a save to, like, are you talking to me?
No.
It's pretty direct.
I
It's a
can
little hit
see
her
the
directly.
vampire.
It's like, are you insulting me or her? I can't tell.
She got 17.
Oh, 1 over.
Oh, sorry.
No!
She's just like... she makes a squinty face because that's all she can do.
Am I
The bats disperse.
Okay.
And it is Carlin's turn.
though? Carlin would like to, pat Quilena's ass, grab another crossbow bolt,
Crossbow.
and shoot the vampire.
Okay.
Which has total cover from Fiore right now.
Not total.
Okay.
She would have to be, like, literally 100% obscured.
I'm pretty sure that's what
Would the
Fiore was
vampire-
going for.
Would the vampire require magic damage to die at this point?
No, because she has returned to her...
Never mind then, he's going to just still pat Quilena's ass because he has the opportunity, but jump down and short sword her in melee range.
Okay. Yes.
Through the exposed side of the coffin, if possible.
The lid is off as well.
Yeah.
From the side will give you a little bit better shot.
About half of that
yeah,
coffin is gone.
so...
Come on.
Are you looking up how much cover? So
Is it 3/4 cover?
3/4 cover is +5
Plus
to
5 to
AC. Half cover is +2 to AC. Pretty sure.
And then full cover is you cannot attack that target.
Yeah.
So she has the +5 bonus to her AC.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good luck, Carlin.
Also, but she's also paralyzed.
So you have
Advantage.
Great roll. Oh,
No, it's just
advantage.
but still +5.
right.
Yeah, you have advantage on the roll, but +5 to AC.
Nice. Carlin gets a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Good job, buddy. That's going to be 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you only need to do 1.
Yeah,
We'll see. Oh, yeah.
I will say yes.
Yay!
You go ahead and just, like, drive the side right through drive the sword right through her side.
Drive the side right through the sword.
And she just makes another kind of like waily, screechy sound through her teeth, just. And then her skin becomes gray and ashy, and she just crumbles into dust beneath Fiore. And as you're watching that happen, the charm goes away.
Fiore, would you please get off of the dead woman?
His mouth is hanging open. Quilena drops her mantle and just says to him,
Fiore stands up, lights the coffin on fire, and
Fiore is the first to notice that her body leaves something behind.
"Oh, nice."
oh, that'll make him feel better.
A magical cloak.
Ooh.
It's a cloak.
Fiore takes the cloak, shakes it out real quick to get all the person ashes off of it,
Yeah!
lights the coffin on fire, and leaves.
Oh, yes.
Good. I wouldn't want you to leave your mouth open with all those people ashes flying around. Vampire ashes.
Yeah.
He flips you off when he goes.
Fair enough.
I mean, if you eat them, you'll discover one of their, like, alchemy properties.
Invincibility and increased magicka, if I recall
poison.
correctly. And
Yes.
Or, according to South Park, if you turn it into Kool-Aid, you will be haunted by that person forever.
I 100% believe that. Alright, so, Fury leaves. What do the rest of you do?
I follow Fiore.
Okay.
I'm going to look around the rest of this
After,
tower.
the very first thing I do is rewrap Hazaron.
Yes. And that's a good
Yeah.
idea, because as you two are walking out, the door to Resemir's chamber is opening.
okay.
Fiore hides from everyone.
Okay?
Good luck, bitches.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I put on the cloak and hide from everyone.
Yes.
That's fine. He can have a moment. He went through a lot.
I'm the one that got stabbed. Okay.
He came.
Yay, Resmir. Yay.
He came to his senses on top of a person, a pile of person.
I mean, like, that's never happened to you.
It really hasn't.
Oh.
I have a bad history with Resemir, so I'm just going to try and disappear into one of the other rooms of the tower.
I got a 26 to hide.
Alright, very good.
I mean, she'll probably be talking to me for a couple rounds at least, so you have time to skedaddle, maybe.
Maybe.
What are the rest of you doing as they're walking out?
I want to look around this room and look for anything interesting or incriminating.
Okay. Because none of the rest of you know that she's coming unless you...
No,
warns
no one else would be like, yeah.
So does anyone want to warn everybody that she's coming, or...?
Would I know her name, Rasmir's name, like, as the person I'm pretending to be?
Yes.
I say...
You're in this castle.
I say really loud, Rasmir's the person I was hoping to see.
Nope.
And now the rest of you probably want to skedaddle.
Yeah, can I cast Pass Without Trace now?
This would be the perfect time to use that spell.
I won't worry too much about rolling stealth for you guys because she's very far away and there's lots of places to go.
Okay. So should I even bother casting the spell then, or?
Yeah, you can save your spell slot.
Okay.
You guys can disappear either further up the tower or out one of the side doors or anywhere else.
Hey, thanks
up
there.
the tower.
Thanks there, DM. Thanks.
Yeah, I would prefer to go further up the tower and just look for shit as
Yeah.
well.
It's mostly just kind of like resting room. Like directly above Sandussel's room is an area where that the ramparts like pass through. So it's kind of like just a place where guards rest.
Also,
And further up from there is just like the roof of the tower.
quick cue.
Yes.
Where the bats sleep.
Yes.
Would all of that fighting and being stabbed and being bitten have possibly disrupted my disguise? Is that something I need to worry about?
What was your disguise?
It's just...
We didn't decide what specifically our disguises were,
Yeah, we
but we
didn't-
all just rolled for them, I guess.
No, I'll say it's probably fine.
Okay.
Oh, as I'm leaving, I'm like, thanks, Aislyn, and I'll toss you a heal. We'll say a second level healing word.
I will just move as nonchalantly as I can.
So the vampire did still bite me to try to regain hit points that first time, right?
Yes.
And I still took that necrotic damage, and my maximum hit points are still reduced.
Yes.
She just didn't regain any hit points from it.
9 HP.
9? Okay.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
The cloak that Fury pulled off. It is called the Blackwing Cloak. While you wear this cloak in dim light or darkness, perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage to stealth checks made to hide. Once per day, you can use an action to cast the Fly spell on yourself. You do not need to maintain concentration on this spell, and you may remain hidden while flying as long as you remain in dim light or darkness.
That's so cool.
Yes.
This seems like almost as if it was tailor-made.
Yes. Yours.
Well, obviously it
Or
was
Fury.
tailor-made. It is a garment.
Yes.
Oh.
And all my...
But
For the listeners, for pretty much every campaign I do, I like to make a set of bespoke magic items for each member of the party.
You did my own thing back at me. And really good.
So, Aislyn, Resmir is coming up to talk to you.
I'm limping out to talk to Resmir.
Resmir has a new set of regalia on.
Because the old set got destroyed by our own acid trap.
Yep. And she kind of has a hand on a sword at her hip, and she has 2 guard drakes flanking her.
Ooh, guard drakes.
She got new drink!
Good boys.
And she comes up to talk to you. What happened?
I fell down some stairs onto a couple swords, and then through the floor, and then I landed on a vampire's coffin, and it fell open, and there's a vampire, and then I killed it. While she bit my neck.
I have proficiency with deception. I feel bad that I'm not here.
She stares at you for a really long time in silence.
You know, not an exact recounting of events, but it happened pretty close to that way.
Right.
I can show you.
So you fell on some swords and then accidentally killed the vampire. Is that
After falling through the floor,
through
yes.
the floor? Right, right. Well, why don't you roll deception? She says to you in character. I'm just kidding.
while turning to stare directly into the camera.
I mean, that is
Yes.
that is a loosely accurate rendition of events.
Yeah.
Not 20. Plus 4.
Dang.
So 24.
No fucking way.
That jacks.
I can show you.
Show me.
Alright.
And you bring her and the guard drakes into Sandezel's room
Yep.
to see the carnage.
Looks like the swords got stolen by somebody while I was away, but
Okay, you can go ahead and drop that story because it's obviously bullshit.
this is the vampire's lair down here, and this is the...
But you're not the first person she's tried to play.
I point at my neck where she bit me.
It says here. Was anybody else hurt? Besides
I think about it a little bit,
her.
and I'm like, no, I think I was the only one that was, like, stabbed several times.
Technically true.
Very well. I will secure the scene. Why don't you head back to the barracks and rest up?
Thank you. I'm sure after a good night's sleep, all my wounds will miraculously close.
Yes.
Because that's how this works.
Then you head back to the barracks. That was a ridiculously high DC for that deception roll, you motherfucker. What was the total?
24.
24? Yeah. If you hadn't gotten that 20...
Yeah, no way.
I was prepared to be taken prisoner.
Yeah! I was prepared to take you prisoner, you motherfucker.
How dare you be so good?
That is... pretty
Lucky.
much,
Lucky, not good.
Yeah. That is pretty much the end of events for the night. You guys are free to rest up.
Yay!
Thank God.
What all do you guys, Fiori, how are you handling this?
I hate you and everything.
I'm sorry.
I'm just imagining that at some point during the night while Cleland is trancing, he just comes in and he just gives her a dirty look. And maybe just
Maybe more
whispers
like a
grovel
dirty-
at her.
Actually, no.
Nice
Are you
in the
the?
side.
Are you the one? Are you? You have identified
Yes, actually.
later. While you're trancing, Fiore just kind of stomps into your room and throws the cloak at you and says, "What does this do?"
Protects you from the
Well?
elephants and makes you look fashionable.
Protects you from the elephants, yes.
That's actually very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's the cloak of mammoth defense.
I will take 10 minutes and identify it as a ritual.
Okay. Yeah, you are revealed all of the information I gave. It is a very, very good fucking cloak.
He yanks it back from you and leaves.
Bye. Can't say I'm mad, really, Quilena says to the air.
So, you may take all your hit points and hit point maxes back.
Grovel!
Sorry.
I'm gonna just stop by everybody's room.
Okay.
Be like, hey, I convinced her I fell on some swords and then through the floor and then killed a vampire, so we're all good.
You cannot find Fiore. You just simply cannot.
Okay, well, if anybody sees Fiore, we'll let him know that, like, his presence was not revealed as being there. Or being the one that stabbed me.
29, bitches. 29.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if...
Yeah, no.
I don't even know if God has seen Fury, so we'll just tell him when we see him.
Yep. Let him know it's all taken care of.
Yeah,
No one is under suspicion.
So, the next day, what you want to do? We got a couple-
Wonder over not being stabbed anymore.
Yes.
I'm like, how does that work? And then...
I'm going to continue turning the drakes to my side.
Okay.
Well, the plan was, right, that at some point close to the end of the journey that we gotta take out Resmir, or was that before then?
I think, during the journey, hopefully not, like, near the end, because we want the treasure to not, like...
Get there.
Get there.
Yes.
And we've spent a couple days establishing ourselves.
We want to kind of pit the giant and the dragon against each other, somehow.
That's right.
Whoever rolled that really good history check knows that giants and dragons don't typically get along at all. They war with each other constantly. So this arrangement is very strange. We don't know what it's about.
Yeah, so we need to kind of, like, figure out why the giant is helping the dragons.
Yeah, we wanted to do something to, like, make the giant think the dragon was fucking...
we were going to, I think, steal some of the dragon's treasure and then convince
put it in the giant's place.
Put it in the giant's place.
Yeah.
Or we could lure one of the giants down there somehow.
You can't steal the treasure because
it's
all
encased in ice.
Yeah.
We were going to do something, like, to make the dragon think that the giant was after its treasure.
I thought you were going to impersonate Resmir to try and create friction somehow.
Yes.
Oh, yes, with the hat.
Yes.
With the hat.
Jaskira has been working on it.
Yes. So
You have been studying her mannerisms.
Yes, studying her mannerisms, getting the tone of her voice down.
Speech patterns.
So do you want to deal with Resmir before dealing with the cloud giant, just in case two Resmirs are seen at the same time?
Yeah, it's like kin rules, no doubles.
Yeah. Because even if you take Resmir out of the picture, the cult's still a major faction here to deal with.
So we need to... So yeah, you need to deal with Resmir and then crash this castle.
Or get the giant on your side or something.
To make sure this treasure does not get to the Well of Dragons.
Yes. And you're still trying to win over Asbara.
I mean, we are friends now.
Yes.
We have successfully friended. And I'm still trying to convince Asbara that perhaps being a red wizard isn't the best course, serving the cult of the dragon isn't the best course. Like, try to talk to your master and share... Like, get him over to our way of thinking.
Were we gonna try to get Carlin to go be like, hey,
do honeypot.
Yes, Carlin was helping with this.
And then, like, be like, hey, instead of doing this thing with the cult, you could come adventure with us and maybe save the world that way.
At some point during this discussion, he is eventually like, I don't really understand why you're talking to me about, like, maybe leaving the cult, like, or you a member of the cult yourself.
I have something to confess.
Okay.
I tell him about my history as a Purple Dragon Knight.
Okay.
And that I was exiled. And then that I was just serving guard post in some dump in the Mirror of Dead Men.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out that, like, the dragons were going to try to, take over the world. And I was like, well, that's no good because chromatic dragons are evil and they want to, like, eat us. And if they take over the world, it's to stop them from eating all of us.
Right.
So I was like, hey, I gotta stop that. And so I kind of stumbled my way into infiltrating the cult.
Right. Since you guys have managed to get pretty close, he's still taken aback, but not, like, alarmed, like he's gonna immediately go and turn you in.
And then I show him the scar on my neck. And I'm gonna be like, did you know they had a vampire?
Yes, I did.
Well, they don't anymore.
Really? I thought I heard some commotion down there, but I didn't hear about what happened.
Yeah. I was there. I got bit. I stabbed her a bunch.
So what is it like? You want me to leave with you?
Yeah, kind of like when we, whatever happens, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but whatever happens, I kind of want you to come with us. With me. I don't say us.
Right.
Good.
Maybe you and Carlin, since...
Yeah, maybe me and Carlin.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd like you to come with us.
Alright, go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Come on. Has it been 10 minutes since we started this conversation, or this meeting, this gathering of us?
I would say yeah.
Okay, so I could not have asked Quaylina for an inspiration beforehand?
No.
Okay.
This is probably a good deal into the conversation for the day.
Is there any circumstances which might grant me advantage?
No.
It's a 15 then.
Okay. He looks kind of unsure and is like...
You know what? Don't make a decision immediately. Wait for a sign.
Should I talk to my teacher about this?
I mean, I'd appreciate it if you didn't, tell him who I was, but, if you need advice from someone you look up to and trust...
Yeah, obviously I can't tell him that you're spies. He would probably try to kill you all.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll try to go ahead and gauge his interest and, I guess, keep a lookout.
Right.
So, see you later then.
Yeah. My Aislyn's goal is to ask again after Resmir's dealt with.
Right.
Be like, hey, so look what the cult can do, and then look what we can do, and then,
Right. So, your next step is you're gonna probably want to take care of Resmir?
Yeah, probably. Anybody else?
When Aislyn gets back to the barracks, Quillen's like, so they fucking yet?
No.
Did Carlin stay behind?
He wasn't with you during this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you got to sail that business.
Aislyn's just like, I didn't ask.
While he is very friendly, he's also very kind of he has trouble being... He's socially awkward.
Yeah.
He's very socially awkward, so...
Asbara?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how long after this vampire business, when do you want to make this go down?
The next night.
Maybe we should wait for things to kind of
settle
even out.
Maybe, so she, maybe lowers her guard a little bit?
Yeah.
How long is this trip supposed to take?
Couple weeks.
So probably no more than 3 days later.
Yeah, you're getting decently into the journey.
Maybe 2 days later.
Talus would like you to do it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
so maybe
even just getting nearer to the Well of Dragons is dangerous.
Maybe not the very next night, but probably the night after.
Okay.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Get her.
Sure.
Okay.
The next day, you don't see Asbara out and about anymore.
Oh, we're gonna have to break him out. Okay.
You don't see him leave the tower.
Yeah.
You don't see him anywhere else.
What happens if I go to the tower and ask after him?
It's basically just him and his teacher there.
Yeah.
There are no guards on the tower, so...
Is the tower locked?
No.
What happens if I walk in?
Well, you want to go ahead and do that?
I want to have Carlin with me.
Wards and alarms.
I want to have Carlin with me when I do this, but yes.
Okay.
Knock?
Does anybody else... You want to bring anybody
I do
else?
knock.
Right.
I do knock beforehand. But, if there's no response, then I'm just going to open the door. If it's not locked. And I am going to tell people, hey, I'm worried. Something might have happened or be happening, so I'm going to go check this out.
What are the things that you are worried might be happening?
If I don't come back in 2 hours, assume I'm either dead or a zombie. Or dead and a zombie, I guess. Or a mind slave of some sort, and do not come after me and proceed with the plan.
Don't get in too deep.
I am going to follow.
Wait, but what have you done? Do we know that he was...
Yes, everyone was aware that I was trying to turn...
But that you specifically outed...
The Red Wizards. I outed myself and Carlin.
Okay.
Well,
but not anybody else.
You told him to go to ask his master about it?
No. He asked if he should talk to his master.
So he's probably talked to his master, so it could be that his master's just punishing him.
Could be. I'm going to go find out.
Well, I don't...
Because I kind of got him into this situation, so I feel responsible.
That's admirable of you, but I don't think it's a wise idea to get between a high-ranking red mage and his protege.
So maybe wait a couple of days, and if we still don't see him...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll do that. Wait a couple of days, and if we still don't see him, then I'll get worried.
Okay.
I mean, if you like, I can go check.
I mean, last time you went off to check something on your own.
Well, as long as there are
And then
no
the time
vampires,
before that,
I'm sure
you went
I'll be
off to
fine.
check something on your own.
That was her fault.
Why you
It
gotta
was
hate?
not. You specifically invited me.
I'm just saying, you don't have the greatest track record of going to check things out and then things working out okay.
That's fine.
As long as we're not attacking Resmere that very night, I will polymorph myself into a wee little birdie and go check out the tower.
Fiore is also going to go check out the tower.
Alright,
Okay.
go ahead and roll your stealth.
With advantage, because it's dark.
And
Yeah,
can,
at night. At night.
Yeah.
and can you stay a wee little birdie when you tell us about everything that happened so a little birdie could have told us?
Sure, I'll whistle it all.
Yay!
I mean, you can turn into a raven. Ravens can talk.
Okay, I'm a raven.
Yeah, you can do that.
21.
Alright.
Blackjack.
Pretty sure you're fine. Yeah, you're
I mean, anyone trying to look at you has disadvantage on their perception checks, so... Don't look at me!
Ignore me!
So you guys head up to this tower right here, basically right across the courtyard from Sandessel's room, and you see two red wizards in there, one of them being Asbara, and then another older guy who looks like he's in his mid-40s.
Oh yes, ancient.
He has much fancier red robes and bald tattooed head, of course, and a very small goatee.
Alright.
And there are a lot of books in this room, and a lot of sort of like wizardly implements, and then there are 4 stone gargoyles perched at 4 points in the room, and a bunch of deer skulls nailed to the ceiling of the first floor.
Okay.
And what you immediately see
Macabre.
is the teacher, who you've been told his name is Rathmodar.
Okay, that's definitely a bad guy name.
He's studying at a lectern, like reading a book on it, like in the center of the room.
Okay.
And Asbara is just kind of sitting in a corner reading. He doesn't look super pleased.
But it also doesn't look like he's being, like, hurt.
No, not really.
Okay.
I-
His teacher probably forbade him from speaking to me again or something
He
like
does
that.
literally look like he's been grounded.
Okay.
I rolled a 25 stealth in case it matters.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
You're the quietest bird that ever lived.
Mm-hmm. Well, if
Sneaky
it's
bird.
nighttime, I'd probably actually be some kind of owl, so yeah.
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 I was gonna say, if not an owl, that would be the most unusual bird ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are an owl, and then when we ask you what happened, we can be like, who'd you see? And then you can be like, who?
Anyway.
I'm shaking my head.
I really want to know. So that's what you guys see.
If you
Okay.
support us at the $50 level on Patreon, we will invite you to karaoke night with all of us dumb nerds.
You don't want it. Anyway, I am going to actually kind of wait. Can I try and sort of discern what all these gargoyles and deer skulls are for?
Roll your Arcana.
It ain't gonna be good. I'm a dumb boy. 14.
Okay.
I can try, but I won't be able to tell him.
Oh.
That one.
Oh,
It's obviously a deer skull gargoyle zombie golem.
Yeah, this is all fucking weird, and
Quellennon immediately gets an image of, like, the human centipede, but like, just a chain of deer skulls.
oh god, that would be fucking terrifying.
The deer skull centipede. It'd be more like a bone naga made out of deer skulls.
Yeah!
Why does piranha plant have bone in it? So, yeah, magical or no, this is all seriously fucking creepy.
I'm just gonna you know what? One of them's gotta go to the bathroom eventually. I'm just gonna wait.
They have their own bathroom.
You mean they have their own chamber pot?
Yes.
They probably just have a hole in the floor of the castle that they pee through.
They have a balcony that they pour it over.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's gotta be pleasant.
I'm gonna go wait by the balcony.
Okay.
And wait until I assume that the younger one is going to be made to probably have to empty it the most.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait until he has to empty it and then try to get his attention. But hang on a minute.
Does this take more than an hour?
Yes, it would.
And I have to fly back and tell just Kira what the fuck Fiore's doing.
I was gonna say that
Can't
it's
see
like,
Fiore.
I was gonna say that it's like J.K. Rowling and they just shit themselves and then apparated away.
Evanesco.
You have to roll to see me. You do have a chance, but it's at disadvantage.
And you gotta use your owl eyes.
Oh, right. Shit. Forget.
Owls, I believe, have +3 perception. I don't know why I remember that.
Font of knowledge.
Well, I do have an app that has stats of things in it.
Good. I hope I'm not right.
Well, actually, I looked up polymorph, and I think specifically for skills, it says take whichever of you or the animal is
That's
better.
wild shape.
Oh.
Polymorph, you just use the animal stat block straight up.
Monsters.
You also have the intelligence of an owl at the moment.
Aww. Okay, it's giant owls that are really smart. Regular owls aren't that smart.
Nope.
The owl has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
Well
so
then,
it'll become a normal.
yep.
And it is perception +3.
Ah, I was right.
17. Not
Sorry,
enough.
bitch.
Nope. So you don't know Fiore's there.
Well, I still have to leave, so I'm gonna be like, when I get back and I'm like, oh, Fiore's not here? Fuck.
I don't think we've seen Fiore all day, so we wouldn't know.
No, Fiore was talking to you earlier about your deal.
What's your deal?
My
so,
deal?
The guy, you updated us about the guy.
Well, I didn't know if Fiore was present for that, because, you know,
She wouldn't be able to see him.
grumpy boy.
Anyway,
He stopped being grumpy after. Well, okay, he never stops being grumpy, but he showed his face again after a day or so.
yeah. So they have a balcony that is sealed off by like a wall of ice, since most of the castle is made out of like magical ice. And at some point, Asbar goes up and touches the wall, and it disappears. And then he walks out onto the balcony to do whatever. Presumably, you are climbing.
I am
Fiore's
flying.
got like,
Oh, well, that only lasts for an hour or two.
No, I
He
know.
was flying to get up there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least when you see him, you can do that. Yeah.
Hey, Bara.
Who are you?
I am the knight.
Okay, bye.
I am Batman.
No. I'm here on behalf of. What was your fake name, madam?
Rasmir never knew my actual name, so I am going by Aislyn.
Okay.
I'm just here on behalf of Aislyn to check on you.
Okay. Well, I'm fine, mostly. Just not allowed to leave the tower.
Oh, why?
My teacher was told that there are spies in the castle. So he suspected something.
Fiore is going to covertly knock the, chamber pot out of his hand.
Okay.
Looks like you're going to have to go get that. And then he just floats down to wait for him.
it falls into the clouds.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh.
Off the edge, off the side of the castle.
Was there no, there's no ground underneath at all?
No, this is at the very edge of the castle.
Or if there is, it's not very much at all. The castle's built
Okay.
out of
Like,
this.
they're just down
Sorry,
a chamber
I forgot
pot
we
now.
were floating a little bit,
Okay.
so maybe he doesn't.
Right.
A lot of it.
Anyway. Okay, well, if you feel like, not being a little bitch about it, we'll help you.
Okay.
You're letting a grown man ground you. Another grown man.
You don't know who this guy is. He's in line to be one of the next Zolkirs of Fae. Roll your history.
That means absolutely dick shit to Fiore.
That's gonna be a good 4.
You're like,
What the hell is that?
So, quick side question. Did Aislyn find out during her conversations with him, what school of magic his master specializes in? And then perhaps through that also Asbara? Because the Fae and arcane traditions they're all specialists of some
Yes.
sort.
Asbar is an evocation specialist, and Rathmodar is an illusion specialist.
It's weird that the master and the student aren't the same. But okay.
Yes, they really only became master and student after leaving Fae.
Okay, they weren't originally.
Yes.
Okay.
They sort of met as refugees or rebels.
So Rathmodar is an illusionist.
Correct.
And was in line to become the next Zulkir of illusion.
Well, you don't.
Aislyn doesn't know that.
Yes.
But she just knows that he's an illusionist.
Basically, like, one Zulkir, for your... No, he'll tell you. It's like, Zulkir is like... There's a Zulkir for every school of magic, which is almost like being an archmage. He's that strong.
Oh, well... You could commit suicide.
Wow.
Not actually, you idiot. We could hide you. It doesn't seem like you're in a great position. This guy is clearly kind of a dick.
So, he's been dumping shit overboard for like 2-3 minutes longer than he technically needs to?
Yeah, he's like, I'll think about it, but I've got to go back before he gets suspicious.
I'll be here.
He goes back in, and the ice wall disappears, or reappears.
So the ice wall is on the door to the balcony.
Yeah, it's like the
not
entryway
around
to
the balcony. Okay, yeah.
Correct.
Fiori's just gonna kind of hang out on the balcony.
Okay. I don't think he really figures out what to do that night.
It's okay. He's just gonna be here in case he does.
I mean, we do kind of need to deal with Resmir pretty soon.
Yeah.
Fiori would help a lot with that.
This is probably the night that you want to deal with Resmir.
Well, in the daytime, he'll leave.
But, I mean...
Oh, wait.
We're
Tonight
dealing with
isn't right.
Resmir tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case,
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll want to head back.
Oh. Then I wouldn't have used my 4th level spell slot.
Yeah,
Alright,
probably
well,
not.
There was the night with Sandessel, and then the next day after that was your talk with him.
I talked with him, and then the next day,
The
after,
day
that
after that
was when he didn't appear, and that was also the day we were going to plan on dealing with Resmir.
Yeah.
Alright, well...
With that in mind, would she have wanted to burn that slot? Because it's okay if you want to say that she didn't.
Yeah, I guess she didn't really do anything important.
Okay.
Fiora got it covered.
Yeah, Fiori could get all the info we needed. All the intel. The intelligence.
Anyway, I will return to my compatriots, and I will be like, well, he's grounded.
Grounded?
But he's safe.
He's grounded.
How old is he?
That's what I said.
I haven't been grounded in 4 years.
My mother tried to ground me once.
I vanished.
Hey everyone, it's your DM Devin. Thanks for listening to Cornfields and Kobolds. As usual, you can find us on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. We also have videos up on YouTube that display character stats, battle maps, and other helpful graphics. The music in this episode was produced by Vince Vept, and the theme song was Through the Woods We Ran from his YouTube collection. You can find a link to his music in the episode description. Thanks again, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Or I guess, like a week and a half. Bye!